life. So I'm Jill Wolcott, and I am going to give you a studio tour, mostly because I finally put all the crap away in my office. All is an exaggeration, but close. So first of all, I always wonder whether to call it an office or a studio, because it actually functions as both. And then we were recently watching an Italian show, and I don't know what happened with this lipstick. It wasn't the tube I thought it was. And I realized that they call an office a studio. So now I'm just calling my office my studio, which is really what I think of it is, even though I spend most of my time sitting at a computer. So I am standing at my door, except the door is closed, and I am going to switch the camera so that you can see studio. So this is what it looks like when I walk in. There's a deck outside, first floor, second floor, first floor European deck out there, which I look out on, except when it's too sunny. So let's start with the back of my door. Some bags, and let's see, this one is from Beautiful Knitters in London, and this is my Ukraine that we got at a fundraiser whenever the war started. And then we have some Cricut artwork, and these are things that I drew in different classes. So, you always draw nudes. So these two I did in the 90s, and this one I did a couple of years ago. And then I walk in, and I've got all of this, which is just storage. It's bookshelves, but lots of crap and things that I like. I just sorted that bin out. So it's basically leftover yarn, so things that have been used in projects. These little red drawers have my vintage buttons and other buttons, but this is my little treasure trove of things, and quite valuable. And lots of samples of things that have never been, patterns never been written. Lots of fashion books, because I love fashion. And then these are actually lids to plastic boxes, and I like them for throwing things in. Because I've been sorting, I've got some stray bookends, but not quite ready to throw those out. So this is Dolly. This is Dolly 2, actually, and you can see that she has arms, although her shoulders are quite broad when those are on. And then I've got Scully, my skeleton, who's actually male, but you take what you can get. And my whiteboard with paper stitches on it. And that Jill up there is actually from when I did my second year project at Seattle Central Technical College in apparel design, or apparel garment construction and pattern making. So that was like 83. Here's another drawing I did for a marker illustration class. Of course, I barely draw by hand anymore, but again in the early 90s. That is a Laurie Marchand note card. I buy her note cards because I love to use them in photos and to be there. I've always got needles laying around. This is projects, another bookend, projects that I need to do videos of, and so they're all just laid out. This used to hold my oldest computer, my laptop, but Mitch very generously told me to buy a cute little filing cabinet instead, and so as soon as he feels strong enough to lift it down the stairs, that will be built out. Currently he's just using it to sit on when he comes in to talk to me, and that I'll put some notebooks in that, and it'll go in my shelves, which we'll get to shortly.